Math Journal, page 33. Problem number 1. What is the volume of the prism? And just like we've been doing for weeks now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, length times depth or width, 3 times height, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 5 times 4 first. That's easy. It's 20, and 3 groups of 20 is 60. Problem 2. 3 feet by 2.5 feet. What is the area of the doormat? Let's do the whole number piece first. 3 by 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then I have 1, 2, 3 pieces that are a half foot. So 3 half foots are 1.5 feet. So 6 plus 1.5 feet equals 7 1/2 square feet. Okay, number 3, volume equals base times height. So we can see if we have a 3 by 4 layer, each 3 by 4 layer is 12, and we have 3 layers. 12 times 3 is 36 cubic units. Problem 4, I need to insert the parentheses correctly. If I put the parentheses around the 5 times 4, I get 20 minus 2, and that is not 10. However, by putting them here, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 times 5 is 10. 8 minus 7 is 1, 1 times 25 is 25. 6 minus 5 is 1, and 136 divided by 1 equals 36. Page 34. Evaluate or solve the following expressions. So we're going to do the parentheses first, then what's inside the brackets, and lastly we'll do what's outside. So 12 minus 7 is 5, plus 13 is 18, and 18 times 10 is 180. Inside first, 5 times 6 is 30, 30 plus 2 is 32, 32 divided by 4 is 8. Inside first, 2 times 1 is 2, 13 plus 2 is 15, 15 times 3 is 45. 4 times 3 is 12, 20 minus 12 is 8, 64 divided by 8 is 8. Okay, number 5. Insert grouping symbols to make the following number sentences true. So first I'll do the 2 plus 3 is 5, 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 times 4 is 4. Number 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 times 10 is 100, and 300 divided by 100 is 3. Next one. 2 plus 1 is 3, 13 minus 3 is 10, 70 divided by 10 equals 7. Last one, number 8. Toughest one. 12 minus 4 is 8, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 16 plus 4 is 20, and 8 times 20 is 160. Number 9. Tommy had a bag of 100 balloons. He took out 2 red balloons and 1 blue balloon for each party favor. He created 12 party favors. How many balloons did Tommy have left? So he started with 100, and he took out 12 groups of, so 12 groups will multiply, and in each group was 2 red and 1 blue, so 2 groups of 3. So if I take the 2 groups of 3, or 12 groups of 3, which is 36, and subtract that from 100, I should have my answer, which gives me, let's see, that was 36, so that's 64. So 64 balloons. Number 10. The grocery store received a shipment of 100 cases of apple juice. Each case contained 4 6-packs of cans. After inspection, the store found that 9 cans were damaged. How many cans were undamaged? So they received a shipment of 100 cases. each case contained 4 6-packs. So 24 cases, or 24 cans per case, 100 cases. And then 9 were damaged, so I'm going to take that total amount and subtract the 9 damaged cans. 4 times 6 is 24. 2400. 2400 minus 9 is 2391. Okay, on page 35 now, doing number 1. Jaden filled a tub with boxes of markers. He put 2 boxes in each layer. Okay, so there's 2 to a layer. It took 4 layers to fill the tub. So my base would be 2, and it would be 4 high, and that would give me 8 boxes of markers to fill the tub. Number 2, Imani's room is 3 yards by 4 1/4 yards, and she is getting new carpet. Is 13 square yards of carpet enough to cover her room? So we need to know the area of this. If it's 13 yards or less, the answer would be yes. If it's more than 13, the answer would be no. So I'm going to do the whole number piece first. 3 by 4 is 12, and then I have 3 pieces that are 1/4 yard. So that's 12 plus 3/4, or 12 3/4 yards are needed. I have 13, so yes, I have enough. Write an expression with a value that is twice as much as 236 plus 912. So all I have to do, 236 plus 912, and double it. Okay, so let's add those. 912 plus 236, 8, 4, 11, and double that. 16, 9, and 22. So it is equal to 2296. Okay, just completing the conversions. 1,000 meters to a kilometer. So 1.5 kilometers, 1,500 meters. 36 inches to a yard. 12 inches to a foot. 3 feet to a yard. 1 yard. 3 meters equals 3,000 millimeters. 1,000 millimeters per meter. And 10 centimeters per decimeter. So 10 times 5 is 50. Number 5. 1/2 and 1/2 makes a whole, and 1 times 5 is 5. Inside the parentheses first, 300 divided by 30. Well, that's the same as 30 divided by 3, and 30 divided by 3 is 10, and 10 times 10 is 100. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, and 3 times 6 is 18. And number 6. Milo has 3 dogs and 2 cats, so 5 pets. Each pet eats 2 cups of food a day. So 5 pets times 2 cups is 10 cups of food a day. Which expressions below show how much food Milo's pets eat in one day? Fill in the circle next to all that apply. So I'm looking for ones that equal 10. Okay, so 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8, does not equal 10. Does not equal 10. 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10. I'll give that one a check or a circle. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. That does not work. And 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 6 plus 4 equals 10. That is another way I could look at that problem. All right, there you have it.